maybe even ending it right here at Super Tubers in Portugal once again. Florence taking on Connor O'Leary and Kolohe Andino. Keep you posted on all those scenarios. This is still just round 4. And John Florence is starting off against Connor and Kolohe here. A little running inside tube. He'll find a little secret exit on the inside corner, Potts.
Yeah, I think he was looking for the air, to be honest with you, but a little head dip will do.
And now Kolohe, big throw tail out the back into the flats. He's able to reset his feet for a little finishing hack off the top. So Kolohe had a wave during the break. Now his second scoring ride into the system here.
Overtook him. This is John's first wave. You can see him looking for that air section, and that wave just didn't really produce. So what did he do? Just a little cover up and came out. Kolohe Andino, 3.67 on the first one, and have a look at that, just projecting out towards the beach, and combos it up with a nice little finishing turn. Now,
and now seeing Connor O'Leary get into the system here, just up and down real quick. 3 surfers were just going wave for wave. And Dino gets rewarded for a 717 on his air. John's got a bigger wave here, but he goes down on the first turn.
Wow. Really, really sharp. So 3.67 on this wave. Just throws the tail out nice and quick. Combos it up again and milks it all the way through the inside. Bang, look at that. Just lightning fast surfing from Andino. And then this one here. First turn, bang. Just throws the tail out, spins it nice and clean, and then straight into the next turn. So Andino making it quite clear he's...
That incomplete snap. Down the line, we've got a solid opportunity for the rookie on tour from Cronulla. That thing looked like a gem on the takeoff, a closeout section on the split peak. We see the reverse attempt from the world champ. And still that big score from Kolohe, working well for the kid from San Clemente. He's up again. Big wind-up power hack off the roof. Kolohe drills another big backside snap in the pocket and rifles up another big solid backside turn. So already with that big number on the right, backed it up quickly. John and Connor are going to need 2 wave spots.
That was a great wave from Andino. We see Connor finishing off his wave as well. We'll see what happened on that in just a sec. But Andino, well, he's going to better that 3.67. Those backside maneuvers, the first 2 were incredible. Real quick, tight transitions. You know, Andino's proven that he's dangerous on that backhand. It simplifies things for him, as he said.
He started getting his best numbers in Portugal when he qualified for the tour. The European leg was always really solid for Andino. He has his only 10 in his career. That came at Super Tubos last season. Had the big 9 in early morning conditions the other day. So he's very high scoring here. He's had a big 987 as well. Big air reverse out here. He loves these conditions as he's up again. A drifting snap off the top. Andino, big blowtail on the second effort. Now throwing it up vertically. Andino's having a blast out there today. So Medina's on the bottom half of the draw as we watch Connor's last wave again.
A couple of quick backside snaps for Connor. It's going to be his best wave. Andino, though, this was, there's one before it, the left-hander. We're still waiting for that score to drop in. It's going to be another great score. Andino on a roll.
A solid section for Connor to frame up that big vertical power hack, and he gets multiple opportunities down the line. And now catching up to the set wave of the world champ. Little layback hack to start. Jams it off the lip again. Another little jam on the inside corner and finishes with a little belt on the tail end of that wave. Ends up losing momentum to finish.
717 and then drop that 6.83. Connor O'Leary, beautiful tight snap on the backhand. It's a nice vertical one. Look how much water's getting thrown through the air there. So some powerful stuff from Connor O'Leary, and you can see John in the background taking off on his best wave of the heat so far. Watch this first turn. Just hooking into it. Big layback snap. Bangs it off the top. Showing that variety. 3 solid maneuvers. Didn't finish that last turn there, but all the damage was done. It's going to be John's best wave, and it's going to get him right back in the heat, Joe. See the whole bottom deck of the board just literally smashing that wave to pieces all the way through the inside. Connor O'Leary
come up with some better results since he had such a brilliant start. He wants to finish off on a good note. John's up. Little jam off the lip. There's that rotator into reverse, but he can't hang on.
Not going to be a keeper result for John. 6.8 on his last good wave. Beautiful opening maneuver. Just throwing everything into it, and then just flicks the tail out, spins it around, slides forward on his board, and just a little bit too much pressure on the front foot. Sinks that nose.
Was able to wear it heading into Jeffreys Bay as we follow Andino now. Overhead wave, big snap, fun looking inside ramp, goes to the sky, big reverse to finish. Kolohe's pulling off everything that he's going for.
And I think you've got to kind of pace yourself to a point. There's certain events where he doesn't need to. Here we go.
Kolohe, the heat leader, just checking out and running left, up and out.
You know when you see...
Having a look now, running right. Setting up for John Florence. Throws that tail out the back. A huge first turn into the fin throw reverse. And he's out of there. So an aggressive two-turn combo from the world champ, needing a 7.87 for the lead change.
Way more intent. What's his first turn from John? As he draws off the bottom, what's he going to do? Bang! Just throws the tail out and then straight into that reverse. So a lot better right there from John. You can see that sense of urgency starting to creep in right now. 12 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Watch this turn here. Bang! You see the whole bottom deck of the board, those three fins out the back, and then to the air on the second occasion. So a combination of major maneuvers, which the judges are going to love. The body position, everything was perfect on that turn. Came out with speed, which then allowed him to really click on that second maneuver. Getting those fins free, sliding around perfectly, and came out nice and clean.
11:25 to go. Connor looks got an answer now. Surfer from Cronulla, big power hack. The second one, super solid, straight up vertical.
Wow.
And there's nothing left for him. He tore that thing to bits, Potts.
He's down into third now, needing a 7.81. Let's have a look at this first turn here. This is where a lot of the points are going to come from. Bang! Just throws a lot of spray straight into the next one again, getting a little bit more zip on that next turn. Letting those fins slide a bit, showing some...
It's fun. It's a little bit tiring, but the weather's beautiful. We just got to stay out of the sun.
And, you know, in the world title race is one of the most exciting ones that we've seen. And just thinking about being straight into the quarterfinals, a lot of the spotlight is on, you know, the 1 and 2 seeds. Does it feel good to kind of have that not too much pressure moving through the rounds?
Talking about getting knocked out and close decisions. As we'll get back to that, because meanwhile, during the interview, Andino went to one of his favorite moves as of late, a massive full rotation alley-oop.
Yeah, well, look at him. He's saying a lot of stuff after that as well, which we love. That's the passion that Andino brings to it.
Back in the pit with Andino. Committing to that closeout section. He's down, but he's just taking the lead off Florence. John to second, Connor to third. Waves on the way. Florence with priority. And a fun-looking right to answer. He decides to pack the pit on the takeoff. Great positioning, maxing out the barrel time, and a bonus section down the beach. He'll finish with a layback hack. Two sections collided. He ends up going down. But with a minute to go, Florence looking for a 7.24. Andino looking for an answer back. He's got to kick out.
There's a big hat full of rabbits with John. Look at this one right here. Just slides in. Watch how long he stays in here for, though. Just the technique that he uses, that double grab on the face, slides himself right down, and then bang at the end. I don't think they're going to give him the completion on that. So it's going to have to come down to the tube itself. That technique that he slides straight in, beautiful positioning, the whole way inside the barrel. 7.24 is what is necessary to take the win off Andino. Look at that, slides in, just perfect positioning, disappears for quite some time. Now that I'm looking at that angle, I'm thinking he's got the score, even without the completion on the last maneuver.
As long as he did.
He's just so in control, isn't he?
John Florence, world number 1, last year's world champ, turns in an 8.67 to steal the win off Kolohe. Connor O'Leary ends up in third, and Florence is one step closer to backing up his world title here in Portugal.
Wow.